get out of here. Hey, get out of here. Hey guys, Rob Shoegraph with 3 Storm Fitness. Talking to my dog. Get out of here, please. Thank you. He's looking at me like he's such a jerk. He was a jerk first. Rob Shoegraph here with 3 Storm Fitness, and I'm going to talk today about one of my favorite supplements, one of the kind of few supplements I really use frequently, consistently, and that is Optimum Nutrition. Sorry, Superior Amino 2222 tabs, full spectrum blend, micronized aminos. I've been taking these for, I don't know, 3 years now, pretty regularly. I used to take them when I kind of do intermittent fasting on and off. That's why I originally bought them. In terms of whether or not they help with, or just amino acids in general, essential amino acids or BCAAs, there is a difference. Essential amino acids, whether to take those during fasting, is that really a fast? Some people say yes, some people say no. I think most people will say, what is it you're trying to be? What is it you're trying to get after? What benefits are you seeking by fasting? And that's, sorry, this isn't a fasting video, but that to set the context of why I bought these in the first place. Because this will tie into it a little bit. If you're fasting just because you want to have a smaller feeding window for the sake of calorie restriction, then yeah, these are totally fine. They have, 20 calories and a serving size, which is 2 tablets. They do have a little bit of carbohydrates, 3 grams of carbohydrates. So I don't know if that's enough there are some like metabolic pathways that I don't know how much it takes. I don't know if anybody truly definitively does, but how much it takes to really like shut those off, which is another fasting benefit if you're trying to shut off like I can't remember what it's called, but like the metabolic pathways responsible for carbohydrate digestion. Anyways, I don't think it's the greatest. Supplementing with this particular brand of essential amino acids is the greatest for intermittent fasting, if that's why you're looking for a brand. I think there are probably better brands out there that are just a little more tailored to that. I did choose these. I chose essential amino acids versus BCAAs. And I'm not going to pretend I know a lot about either, but I will tell you that essential amino acids, they're all represent, essential being the amino acids that your body cannot make on its own. The ones you have to get from food sources. Those are all represented in here. It also has CAAs, which are conditionally essential, and non-essential amino acids. So you get a very nice rounded representation of amino acids, namely, like I said, the essential amino acids. BCAAs, by the way, I believe just have 3 essential amino acids in them. And they've kind of been shown, I'm not too up on the research on it, but I know time and time again, especially lately, they've got probably too bad of a rap lately, but they've been shown to not do as good of a job with protein synthesis as essential amino acids. So it's another reason I did it. Now, there are like ratios that are thought to be the best ratios for essential amino acids, having so many milligrams of tryptophan versus so many milligrams of valine, etc. I don't know what those are. Again, I don't know if anybody truly knows what the best ratio is. I'm kind of just trusting Optimum Nutrition has a decent handle on it. So enough about just general essential amino acids, but I just wanted to it is important to know, there is a difference. If you've never supplemented with amino acids before, there is a difference between EAAs and BCAAs, and there's, a lot of people are taking amino acids because they don't want to have catabolization of muscles while they're fasting and this and that. So something to consider. Anyways, let's talk about them. You take 2 at a time. That's the serving size anyway. I personally usually take like 4. You take them before I'm about to have a hard workout or a long workout, and sometimes I'll even take them about halfway through the workout. I'll also take them sometimes in the morning. I'll take them if I know I'm going to be going for a few hours without food. And I take that just mainly, it kind of depends on what my goals are at the time. But if anything, one of the great things about them is appetite control. They have been shown, not just this brand, but they have been shown to essential amino acids to can help with appetite regulation. I turn into the biggest jerk in the world. Now, when I'm hungry, whether or not it's a placebo effect or not, I don't really care because it seems to always help, and my family stays alive when we're in the car on long trips without food, and that's important to me. But also, I feel like I get not so much a bigger boost of energy in the gym when I take these, but when I don't take them, it's one of those things, one of the few supplements where I'm like, I feel a little off today. I know I slept okay. Oh, that's right. I need to re-up my my supplements. So for EAA. So that's kind of I know that's not the most scientific thing in the world, but you're not coming to my channel for scientific information, really. I don't know why you're here, actually. But the biggest reason I got these probably is because I'm kind of a little bit of an Optimum Nutrition fanboy. I don't think they necessarily make the best stuff in the world, but I've always been pretty satisfied with it, and it's relatively decent value. These are great value. They're very inexpensive relative to other amino acid supplements on the market. They're $19.95 or something like that for a thing of 320 of them. So depending on how you're taking them, how often, even if you're gulping these down like candy, they're going to last a while. I'm not even going to do the math. Whatever 320 divided by 20 is, that's the, whatever, 20 divided by 320, that's the count per, who cares? But they're cheap. They're very cheap. They're huge though. And this is a reason why they get bad reviews. This is like if you go on like Amazon or something, that's where I normally get them, or bodybuilding.com, they get bad reviews because they're gigantic. Here they are next to like a nickel. So you're basically swallowing something that's a lot bigger than a nickel. You can, if you want, chew them up. They don't have flavor. They don't have really flavor. They kind of taste like eating a vitamin if you've ever done that. Not any distinct flavor. You could chew them up and just drink them with water if you want to. You could cut them in half. They have like a indentation here. Cut them in half, maybe make them a little easier to swallow. Some people, I know people who can't. They can't swallow tiny little, allergy pills. Like they just can't swallow anything. I wonder how they eat. But if that's you, you're gonna hate this. I mean, don't even bother. I think that's the reason they're so cheap. Is they're able to pack all the whatever into these things. They're just like, well, they're gigantic. They're bigger than like most people's fingernails, but they're cheap, so somebody will buy them, and I'm one of those people. I'm going to be an idiot. I'm going to put on a little circus trick. I just want to show that it isn't that big of a deal to take 2 of these at a time by taking 10 at a time. I got 10 here, and this is how I'll go out here. I don't normally do stupid stuff like this, but I'm feeling frisky today. I'm about to go work out. You don't have to take 10 before a workout. This is totally ridiculous. There's no reason to take 10 of these at a time. But at the same time, it's not really going to hurt me either. So I don't care. Here we go. I got a little jug of water here. Pop 10 of these little babies in. I'm trying to think before I do this if there's anything else I need to talk about. If I forget anything, I'll put it down in the link. Please subscribe to my channel. Here we go. So I got was just 9. Okay, 10. Guys, thanks very much. Have a great day.